any kind of strike, especially coming from these critical sectors of the economy.
Yes.
If you are aware, ASUU is on strike, and that is quite enough embarrassment for the nation. Now, if doctors not go on strike, we will not be like in a hopeless and handicapped situation. So I want to appeal to the government to please ensure that instead of us having more strike, we should try as possible to solve some of the problems we have. And also want to appeal to resident doctors to also tamper justice with mercy. Let us not suffer the more, because the elite don't have any problem. They have private doctors, they travel abroad to treat themselves. So please, I'm calling on both the doctors and the government to please arrive at a compromise. And lastly, quickly, you see, what happened in Opobo on Saturday, I do not think it would be fair for the APC to say that the crowd that was in Opobo on Saturday was a rented crowd. It was more or less like a carnival. And if they don't know, it was the grand finale of the PVC sensitization. So you should expect people to come from the nooks and crannies of the place was choked up. So the APC should be bothered about how to resolve the crisis in their party and allow PDP to do their thing. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Thank you, and you too. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Obi, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, Staffies.
Yeah, my name is JJ and I'm calling you Port Harcourt right now.
JJ, welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yes, it reminds me of a man, that's the APC now in Rivers State, saying that the PDP would have fielded a more popular candidate.
Yes.
A man who had well in his armpits is not complaining. And the one that sees that well said, how can this man sleep? How can I sleep? You also fielded an unknown candidate who were brought in by unknown 19 elders. And at the end of the day, 6 out of the 19 elders have moved to the same PDP. And the reason they gave is that this candidate is too popular, that their own candidate, which is the APC candidate, is unsellable. Don't also forget that there's a case in court of $50 million in the neck of the APC candidate. They are not bothered about that one. It is what the PDP is doing that they are concerned. For me, I just laugh because what they are saying right now, we come after them because every day people are moving out of the APC. The APC is not like a well where the Wari judge of the AA is drawing from, Magnus is drawing from, PDP is drawing from, and everybody is drawing from. And you tell me everything is complete? Well, I leave them to their own stuff. But the most unfortunate one is that government killed a driver and kidnapped passenger along the Calabari Road, Calabari-Emoha Road. It's not a good development. I drove through that place last week and I saw policemen everywhere. Why is it that they cannot be strategized just standing, that they cannot even move with rickety bus as if they are passengers, and by the time these guys stagnate, they smoke them out. So for me, they should change their strategy because people can keep dying. Conclusively, Obi that is asking for gate fee before he delivers lecture abroad, what was he looking for? I leave that answer for the next question for the next answer to come.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name?
Yes, Mr. from Woji.
Good to have you on the program. Go ahead real quick.
My own concern, I want to talk about 2 issues. I'm curious about
five commanders,
commander
and 20 and 200 others.
Yes, yes. I give them kudos, but I need evidence. For me, I need evidence to show the picture.
All right.
And measure that. Then, second, what is happening in North? We started again in University. I want to talk about the bus driver then kidnap some government, kidnap some passenger and go. So the also give us a job of not sleep. You rise up before the thing will pass the careful because you want to see it may happen to another place. That is small. Before you know, you cannot control it again. So lastly,
yes.
Lastly, I want to advise JJ. It does not make sense anymore.
to be light.
All right, thank you. When you call, just make your own comment and do not call the name of another person. Do not try and criticize any other person for holding their opinions. Every one of us here is entitled to our opinion. All right, Ma Olebara says, like Jimmy Cliff sang, take a look at the mirror and tell me what you see. Nigerians, take a look. A moral, spiritual, and clinical look at our leaders at various levels of governance in this country and tell me what you see. I now remember when true leaders, were seen as second gods by their people when they were truth personified, whose pronouncements were accepted canons. I am contented to hold my tongue about unhappy events in our country so far. All right, Comrade Barry says, it's shameful Nigerians still import fuel, Obaseki. It's shameful indeed, but he's also the leader of the state. How come he has not been able to build a functional refinery within the 6 years of his administration? I hate what I don't like, deception. Leighton Barry says, good morning, OBIV. Opobo PDP should have fielded a popular candidate, Rivers APC. Yes, for this one, APC in Rivers State is correct. If APC still existed in Rivers State, in the real sense, PDP don't have candidates in Rivers State because both PDP and APC candidates have cases of financial embezzlement with the EFCC. With that, Rivers people cannot vote for those two. Okay, we are now for SDP candidates, the crime-free candidates. All right, thank you very much. Danny Chuk says, Obi, I joined from D-Line. Thank you. Makina again. This man is always looking for the trouble of Robert Stamp, Senate President, but I love his decision. Lawan should go home now. Senate House is not his father's property. 2 die in building collapse in Lagos. Very sad one. The life of their fellow Nigerians mean nothing to people anymore. All right, thank you for your comment, Danny Chooks. Philip Barisi says, both PDP and APC candidates are standing on one leg. Senator Abe is the only candidate who knows the principles of the game, and he stands tall amongst others. Chile Edwin says, there is nothing to emulate Jonathan about because he failed woefully as a president, and PMB understands how systems should work and cannot descend so low to interface with ASU, while the Minister of Education is very much around and knows his job. All right, thank you very much, Chile Edwin. Another big drama is about to happen in Abia State as Governor Ike goes to commission the local Osisioma flyover, and this is another wastage of Abia State funds because the money for the commissioning will be more than what was used to build that center table. Oh my goodness. Is it our almighty Osisioma flyover you're calling it center table? You have no regard. All right, thank you. Jonathan Adiogu says, is Toye Cole popular than Senator Magnus Abe? Rivers APC is the worst political party in the history of Rivers State. All right, Honorable Mubula says it's shameful Nigeria still imports fuel. It's not shameful. Nigeria is now a laughing stock in the global world, which is the likes of Governor Obaseki doing to... Okay, what is the likes of Governor Obaseki doing to remedy the situation? Can't he build a refinery since he is not doing anything, or is his state not capable of building one? He should stop complaining and go to work. Nigerians are tired of bad leaders. Koate Magnus says, the increase in spate of insecurity within communities in River State is worrisome. Government and various security agencies in the state should be up to speed in a bid to put an end to the insecurity challenges currently rocking the state. The statement credited to APC that PDP should have fielded a popular candidate can be likened to kettle calling pot black. The candidates presented by APC and PDP, EFCC and ICPC are after them for corruption cases leveled against them. Hence, SDP Senator Magnus Abe is the only viable alternative Rivers people have. Thank you very much. Vincent Bossi says, both the APC and the PDP in Rivers State already know that their governorship candidates are less popular amongst Rivers people compared to the SDP candidates. Thank you very much. Cosmos Medubari Queenem says, PDP should have fielded. It's laughable to see Kettle calling Port black. If Rivers APC still exists, they are the ones who have fielded the most unpopular candidates, but they should not worry. The SDP has fielded the most popular. All right, thank you very much. Shout out to all the SDP people. You guys just know how to, to work this space, honestly speaking. Okay, moving away now. Tamino Tame says, I'm still APC Yobe candidate. The APC Yobe North candidate, Makina, should stand his ground as a candidate. Lawan should allow other people in Yobe State to serve. He's not the only person qualified to rule. Barry Foster says, Opobo should have, PDP should have fielded a more popular candidate. This is somehow laughable. Both the APC and PDP candidates are from the same source, that is Godfather. Comrade Clinton, CAN is already partisan, and whatever they are doing now is a little too late, as it has damaged, as the damage has been done. Now, this is in response to the report that says that CAN is supposed to be non-partisan. Makina says, I'm still APC Yobe North candidate. This will be an interesting one to look out for in the coming days when INEC publishes the final list. APC might not field a senatorial candidate in Yobe State if this debacle is not resolved amicably. Thank you. Kone Barry says, PDP, your fixation on our party shows you are intimidated by APC. Yeah, Tinubu can't be intimidated by anybody, not even Atiku. So PDP should concentrate on their rift with Wike and think about how they will lose the 2023 election. All right, let me take one or two more calls, and that will be it. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Welcome, Elder from Muibo.
Thank you very much. I would have been very angry if you didn't be, because the thing has been ringing more than 10 times now.
We have other comments now. Come on, go ahead, sir.
All right. You see, on the issue of DCP, the property they recovered that belongs to DPC and DCP, and they said he used other names, possibly fictitious names. This has been a norm within the rank and file of Nigerian military and paramilitary. I was shocked, my sister, to discover a Lance Corporal having about 3 Porsche cars, having about 1 duplex. Man, when I come across this, I could not believe my eyes. I was asking, how managed? A Lance Corporal that's earning less than 80,000, having a Porsche car. Each of those cars, the lowest among them is 1 or 2 point something million. The rest are 4.6 points. The Lance Corporal, and he cannot fit in he pack it, some of them in different places. He pack one in the barrack. So what am I trying to say? This has been the character of our people in government. Majorly, when they find themselves in position, either police bulls or army bulls or one thing, they will not anyhow the money that is meant to to take care of the personnel or whatever, they will fold it and put in their pocket. Always talk, So I didn't doubt it at all. I know that after carry with the level he went, I know the man will be having property virtually in every state he went to have, because the man had no. That was why they call him super cap. The man was making billions, and not only him. The same thing is going on everywhere.
All right.
And on the issue of somebody saying APC rented a crowd, my sister, this is it is a well-known fact. Not only APC or PDP. That was why when they saw what happened 2 Saturdays ago against Obi, they were all amazed, because Obi never do that to 1 naira.
All right.
But you see crowd. But before you see crowd on their own, my sister, go and expect they are making their well money. And lastly but not the least, it goes to my imagination. Excuse me. You see, when I see some people, the way they dangle on politics, I am shocked. Look at somebody like J.A. and Mofasa. All of a sudden, they have gone back to become PDP. These are the same people.
Okay, thank you very much. And I will not allow that happen. So when you want to make a comment, stay on your lane, make your comment, and move away. Okay, thank you very much. And this will be my last call. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning, Obi.
Comrade Latam, I've taken your comment on Facebook.
Please let me say something, because it's very important. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for having me. Yeah. As regard to the Opopo, PDP should have filed a popular candidate, a reverse APC. I want to state it very clear, because I see that this PDP and APC are just constituting nuisance in the state, because the two, if you check the 2 candidates of those 2 political parties, they have financial problems already.
All right, thank you.
And so they are not supposed to be, because what we want to hear is the latest political parties that
All right. Unfortunately, I had to let that call go, because he's saying exactly the same things that he put up on his Facebook comments, which I took. But thank you very much for participating. I have to go right now, so that a sponsored program by IM Properties will come your way. Let's keep the conversation going on social media. Leave me a comment and download our mobile app. Have you downloaded our mobile app? If you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. And I would love to respond to your comments via that medium. So download our Super FM Global mobile app on your Google Play Store. Install it and drop a comment on Super 93.3 FM's page. Okay, I will be waiting just there. And the great part is it doesn't matter where you are in this world. As long as you can connect to the internet, you will be able to hear us and enjoy all our programs and chat with your favorite on-air personality. Thank you for so far, and I'll be back after this break. Timaya, get my money right. Don't change the dial.
Super FM.